Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to the second video. Let's move on with question 24, sorry. Number that is greater than 0.09 but smaller than 0.1. Okay, so the best way to do it is to draw a number line. So this is 0.09 and this is 0.1. Okay, now like I always said, let's always include a 0 here so it's easier to count. So here I have 3 decimal places. So here I need 3 decimal places as well. So if you look carefully now, this is actually from 90 to 100. So you have to just give me any number between 90 and 100. So one of them would be 0.095. Okay, so this is somewhere in the middle, 95. Okay, so you can do anything from 0.091 all the way to 0.099. That would be a number that is greater than 0.09 but smaller than 0.1. Okay, so this is quite straightforward. Now let's move on to question 25. Now this is where we are rounding off. So let's just quickly recap the concepts of rounding off. Circle and underline. Okay, so I want nearest whole number, so let's circle the whole number. Let me look at whole number. So I circle this, I underline this. So because this is a 0, I don't do anything to this. So therefore my answer is 8. Remember, whatever I've circled and whatever is in front of it, I have to keep it. The ones behind the circle part, you throw it away. You don't even show it, you don't even write it down, you throw it away. So therefore this is only 8. Okay, so I'll just do 100th for the next one. Okay, 100th, so where's my 100th place? Here, this 0 is in my 100th place. So this 7 is the next place. So because 7 is greater than 5, I plus 1 here. Okay, so whatever's in front I have to keep. So this 0.6 must be kept here. This 0.6 must be kept. In 0 plus 1, it gives you 1. Okay, whatever's behind will be thrown away. So your answer will be 0.61. Okay, so if you apply the same concept, alright, let's round off 7.997 to the nearest 1 decimal place. So is that 7.997? Okay, 1 decimal place is here. Underline. So 9. 9 is greater than 5, so I plus 1. Okay, so whatever's behind I throw it away, whatever's in front I need to keep. So let's plus 1 here first. 9 plus 1 gives me 10, so this is actually 10. Put a point here. 7 plus 1 is 8. Okay, so remember, whatever is circled and in front must be kept. So this whole thing must be kept. Therefore my answer is this, 8.0. So let's try again. 997. Nearest 100th place is here. Underline this. Again, 7 is greater than 5, so I plus 1. Okay, so 1 plus 9 is 10. Again, 1 plus 9 is 10. Decimal point here. 7 plus 1 is 8. So 8.00. So remember, what is circled in front must be kept. Whatever behind will be thrown. Therefore, your answer is 8.00. Okay, so 27, just apply the same concepts. You should be able to do it. Now, question 28, I've already explained. Okay, so let's say I want 1.5 to be what is round off. So basically what this question is asking is what, when I round off, it has to be 1.5. And I want the greatest. Okay, I want something that's the biggest. So obviously, what is greatest would be 1.5 something. Okay, because when I round off this, basically I'm not going to do anything to it. Okay, because if I plus 1, it will be 1.6, which is not what I want. I'm looking for 1.5. So I cannot do anything to this. The next number is actually 4. I mean 4, because 4 plus 1 gives me 5, but 4 is smaller than 5, so that's not what I want. I want greatest. Now, then what must be here? So in order for this to be an x, this has to be less than 5. Okay, but since I want it to be greatest, so this has to be definitely 4. If it's 3, 3 is smaller than 4. So 4 is my biggest, because the next number is actually 5. If this is 5, this would plus 1, this would be 1.6. Okay, so shortest, it will be 1 point something, but it will be 1.4 because I want it nearest 10th, right? So nearest 1 decimal place, and I want it to be 1.5. So this has to be a plus 1 here, so that when I plus 1, it becomes 1.5. So what must it be here? This can be anything from 5 all the way up. Okay, but since I want the shortest, which in a way is the smallest, this will be 5. Okay, if it is 4, then this will be a cross and I will not be, this will be 1.4. Okay, so you should by now be able to see the pattern. Greatest is actually always the same number, and I put a 4 here. Smallest is 1 less than this, and with a 5 here. Okay, so yeah, this is the pattern involved. Question 29, supposed to convert the fraction. So if you convert it, this is actually 6 over 10. Alright, I can divide both top and bottom by 2. Divide top and bottom by 2. So that will give me 6 divided by 2 is 3. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So therefore this is 3 over 5. Same with this. This is actually 55 over 100. Okay, I divide by 5. Divide by 5. So 55 divided by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So 55 divided by 5 is 11. 10 divided by 5 is 2. Then I will have that 0 here. So therefore it's 11 over 20. Okay. Okay. Converting to decimal. So like I said, you can either do division, or I can actually convert this to either denominator 10, 100 or thousands. So this I can easily change this to 10. So times 2 for each. So this becomes 2 over 10, and therefore this will become 0.2. Okay, I'm just going to show you the division for 3 over 4. So let's do it here. 3 divide by 4. Okay, so 3 over 4 is 3 divide by 4. So the 3 is in the house. Okay, so 3 divided by 4, I can't, so it's 0. Alright. And then I need to move on. So I add a 0.0 here. So point here, decimals align. So now I'm taking 30. 30 divided by 4 is 7. 7 times 4 is 28. I subtract, and this will become 2. So I'm not done yet because this is 2. I need to continue dividing until I get a 0. Remember that. So I pull down the 0. So this will be 20. 20 divided by 4 is 5. So 5 times 4, 20. Subtract. And once I've hit the 0, I stop. So then 3 over 4 is 0.75. Okay. Now question 31 is basically back to your place value. So 22 tenth is the same as 22 over 10. Okay. So therefore it's actually is 2.2. So therefore this is 2 ones and 2 tenths. Same thing. 1600th is 16 over 100, which is equal to 1 point. Sorry, wrong. Is actually, let me delete this. Okay. This is actually 0.16. Yeah. So this is 1/10. This is 600th. So you do the same. 3.2 is 3 ones, 2 tenths. 0.45 is 4 tenths, 500th. So it's important to know the place value or the place of each digit. Okay. Now adding, subtracting, multiplying concepts are the only thing that you need to remember is the decimals must all be aligned. Other than that, it is the same as adding, subtracting, and multiplying whole numbers. So I'm not going to waste my time talking about it. Okay, you can pause the video to just take a look and see where you went wrong. Otherwise, it shouldn't give you a problem. Dividing, like I said, is similar. I've shown you quite a few examples. The only thing is the decimal point at the bottom must match the decimal point on top. This is the only decimal point you need to copy to have. What is below has no decimal point at all. So please take note. And you must always work till you hit 0. Okay, so don't stop until you have the 0 there. Okay. Now question 36. You're supposed to divide. Since I want the answers to 1 decimal place, you only need to divide until you have 2 decimal places so that you can round this off. So because this is 7, I plus 1 to 5, this is 1.6. This is 8.3. So this is 3. So I don't do anything to this, so this one will be 0.8. Okay, 0.3. This is 7, I plus 1, therefore my answer is 0.4. Okay, so you need to work out to at least 2 decimal places, then you can round off. Now 37, estimation. Like I said, you will need to round off first and then you calculate. So 49.8 is actually 50. So this can be done mentally. 23.05 is 23. So 50 plus 23 is 73. Same with this. This is 75. minus 20. 75 minus 20 is 55. So for this, like I said, the answer can be 0 as well, because 0.74, if I round to the nearest whole number, is 0 times 8 is equals to 0. Okay. Alternatively, like I said, you can round off to 0.5. 0.5 times 8 is equal to 4. So your answer can be either 4 or 0. Now for this 1.49, so like I said, division, you need to you don't follow the rounding off rule, so you need to find something that is closest that I can divide. So actually the one that is closest is 1.5. Okay, 1.5 divided by 3 will give you 0.5. So you imagine 15. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So I have one decimal place here, so it's 0.5. Okay, so that's, I mean, that's it. Okay, question 38. Just going to go through it a bit fast. 1 kg of fish costs $9. Okay, Susan buys 0.45. Okay, so 1 kg is $9. Alright, she buys 0.45. Okay, so this is, you can use unitary method as well. See, 1 kg 9, if 2 kg is 2 times 9, right? So but now it's 0.45, so it's the same thing, 0.45 times 9. Okay. And that will give you this 4.05. So this 4.05 is the amount that she bought. So she pays the cashier $10, so therefore 10 minus 4.05 will give you 5.95. So that's the change that she gets. Question 39. This bricklayer built a 31.3 meter long wall. Now he built the wall for 3 days. He still had another 5.8 meter to complete. Now he built the same length of wall each day. Okay, so if you imagine this to be the wall, okay, and the length is 31.3. Now he built, after building, okay, let's say this is my third day. Okay, let's say this is my third day. He still had another 5.8 to cover. Okay, so he used 3 days, and he built the same length of wall each day. So if I can find this, I can find out how much he built in 3 days, and I can find how much he built in then how much he completed in 1 day. So therefore I take 31.3 minus 5.8, that will give me 25.5. So this 25.5 is actually this. Okay, so this is how much he built in 3 days. So when I divide by 3, 8.5 is what he completed in 1 day. Straightforward. Last question, question 40. Now this person saves $4.50 each week. Sister saves $2 more each week. Okay, so take note, she saved $2 more each week. Now when her sister saved $14 more, how much has Rena saved? So now first let's concentrate on this, $14 more. If every week she saves $2 more, that means week 1 she saved $2 more, week 2 saved $2 more, week 3 saved $2 more. How many weeks will it take? Okay, for her to save 14? So it's quite straightforward. Therefore you take 14, divide by 2, and you get 7. So this 7 refers to the number of weeks. She takes 7 weeks to save $14 more. So in order to find out how much Rena has saved, we know that she saved $4.50 each week. So $4.50 times 7, that will give you how much she saved. Okay, so it's the end of this review 5. I hope that through this whole, I know it's quite long, this about half an hour worth of video. So I hope that through this video you are able to understand some of the key concepts within decimals. Okay, I cannot emphasize enough, decimals is an important topic to understand and master. Alright, take care.